Welcome, you guys. You won't believe I figured out how to use Azure Map in your Blazor application, and it's fantastic. I've been using OpenStreet, not a big fan, but Azure Map, I love it. You can do lot customization with Azure Map in place. Let me teach you how. So in order to use the Azure Map, you need to have a subscription key, and you can get that by creating a free Azure account. List down the website in the description, and after visiting a website, you will get a page like this. This will ask you basic information how to create your Azure account. Go ahead and create the Azure account, fill out the basic details. Once you create your account, it's time to get that key. You have to come down to this authentication tab. Inside that tab, you will find the primary key. This is the subscription key that we are going to use across our application to use the Azure Map APIs. On the screen, I have my good old friend Visual Studio Code, and I have created a basic WebAssembly application to begin with. Let's update that. First, we are going to need separate component to display the map. So go ahead and add the component inside the pages folder. Give it a name, map.razor. And we have to display the map inside a rectangular shape. So we have to create a div for that. So go ahead and create a div. I'm going to provide an ID to this div because I need that div to be also accessed in the CSS as well as inside the JavaScript. And ID is a better way to do that. So let's call it map content. We also need to style this a little bit. So let me add the style tag. Let's give it a border. Pixel is fine. Let's have a solid border. We also provide some border radius. Let's keep a height as a 500 pixel, and let's keep a width as 700 pixel. Let's make this component routable. So I'm going to add a route to it. Page map. Let's go ahead and add the instance of the map.razor to nav menu for easy access. So just go to nav menu, copy one of these instances. Here we need to change the reference of the component. Our component's reference is map. So just go ahead and say that. Here we're going to say map. Let me just save this and quickly run this and show you. Okay, here's the application in action. We go to map and there you go. Now we are going to load the map inside this content. Okay, now we need the code section. So add the code section to your component. And we are going to override the on after render method, because once this div is loaded, then we are going to load the map inside this div. So just do that. Now inside this method, we are going to make a call to the JavaScript function that we are going to create. So first, go ahead and inject the JavaScript and simply say await JavaScript dot invoke void async, which is here. So we are going to create the JavaScript object, and inside the JavaScript object, we are going to create all the JavaScript methods related to this map functionalities. So let's call the Azure Map, that is a JavaScript object. Dot name of the method would be load map. As I said, you need a subscription key for the map to be loaded. So it's going to take another parameter, and we need to pass the subscription key. So your key goes here. Okay, now we need that JavaScript file where we are going to create this object and this method. So go ahead. So now we're going to go to www root folder, create a new folder there. Let's call it JavaScript. Inside that folder, let's add a new JavaScript file. Let's call it a map.js. Good enough. Now this object is going to be a global object, and in order to make a global object inside your JavaScript file, you have to add that object to window object. So window.this equal to open and curly bracket. Now inside this object, we need to create the load map function. Since this is a function, we are going to call it function. And this function takes a key as a parameter. So we need to pass that parameter here. We're going to call it a sub key, that is subscription key. By the way, this is your primary key. You can use a secondary key, but it's a better practice to use your primary key. Azure gives you two keys. Okay. Then again, open and close the curly braces. Now, with this subscription key, we need to initialize the map object. I'm going to create a map object outside of this function because I need that object to be used by multiple functions going ahead. So let's call it a map and initialize to none. Now inside the function, simply say this dot map is equal to new atlas dot map. This function takes a HTML element ID on which the map will be displayed. So in our case, we're displaying that in div whose ID is map container. So simply get that ID and pass it as an argument to the function. The second argument is a object which takes the list of properties to configure the map. So go ahead and open and close a curly brace. First thing you need to specify the authentication option. So let's first do that. Say auth options. You provide the auth type. Since our auth type is based on subscription key, so we are going to say the type is subscription key, and your subscription key itself is the key we are passing from our Razor file. This should be good enough. Add the semicolon here. Now we need to specify this JavaScript file inside your index.html. We also need to add the script for Azure Map APIs. So go ahead and open your index.html. Inside your head tag, go ahead and add the script tag. Here say src and then say JavaScript map.js. Also add these 3 tags just above your JavaScript instance. I'll reference these 3 tags inside the description so you can just copy from them. Alright, let's see this in action. Line number 5 in JavaScript. Oh, that is a small a, not a capital A. Okay. Alright, let's save this and run it again. Okay, let's go to map. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. Let's go to Africa. Let's go to India. I'll show you my home. Right here. There, no, not South Bombay. No, here somewhere. Here, somewhere here. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. This in dark mode, like the night mode? Yes, you do. Let me show you how. So come back here, add another parameter, say style, and just specify the value to be 9. Let's go ahead and rerun the application. It should be in dark mode. It should be in dark mode. Map. There you go. Beautiful. It looks so good. Let me take you to my home again. Okay. This is where all the rich people live. This is where I live. And thank you so much for joining, guys. And what I'll do, I'll keep customizing this map to show you how to configure, how to add different points on the map, how to add image on the map, how to show you the best shortest path and all those good stuff. How to show satellite image. Everything is possible with the Azure map. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.